Chapter 12 for science, we will be discussing the three states of matter. In this chapter, we will cover what are the states of matter, and we will also cover what are the properties of matter. Properties meaning like the characteristics or the special things of matter. Before we begin, I want to show you that there are three states of matter and what they are. The first state of matter is solid, like a pebble or like a little stone. Liquid, okay, water, milk, any kind of liquid. And gas, okay. And now I know a balloon is not gas, but it's the air inside the balloon that is gas. The air that fills up the balloon, that is another state of matter. So the three states of matter is a pebble, okay, and liquid and gas. That's how we're going to remember the three states of matter. The pebble, show me the pebble, the water or the liquid, and then the gas. Gas is everywhere. Okay, now this carries on explaining what I've just shown you on the whiteboard. It says that matter is all around us. Living things and non-living things are matter. This mat is matter, this book is matter, you are matter. My plants in my classroom are matter. Things like a pebble, water, and the air around us are all matter. Matter can be found as a solid, liquid, or gas, just what I showed you. A solid for the pebble, liquid for the water, and gas. Okay? The different forms of matter are called three states of matter. Three states. Got it? Now we're going to look at the properties of matter. It has mass. That means it has a weight. And number two is it takes up space. So the properties of matter is mass and takes up space. Let's read. We know that something is matter if it has the properties of matter, which are, has mass and takes up space. This picture shows you how matter has mass. All matter has mass in the three states. The three states being solid, liquid, and gas. Here is an example of a solid state of mass. You can see that one block weighs higher, weighs more than the next block. Here is an example of liquid having a mass. The beaker of water is heavier than the beaker without water. And the third example showing you that gas has a mass. An inflated ball which is full of air, and a deflated ball which has no air. The ball with air weighs more. It has a greater mass because gas has mass. So that page has just explained to us that all matter has mass. Done. Now we're going to look how all matter takes up space. Matter takes up space. So we have two beakers with water. If we drop a solid, like a pebble, into the water, the original water level has increased because this solid matter has taken up space. Okay, let's look at the next example. Here is a beaker of water. They both are. If we add more liquid to this beaker, the liquid level increases. That is showing you that liquid takes up space. Liquid takes up space. And the last one, here is an inflated ball without any gas in it, and here is a filled up ball with gas in it. The gas has made this ball big and round. That shows you that the air inside of this ball takes up space. So with all those examples, it has explained to us that all three states of matter take up space. A solid, a liquid, and gas. Let's read here. Matter takes up space. When space is taken up, other matter cannot take up the same space. Just as we placed this solid stone into the water, it took the place of the water that was there. Therefore, the water that was in this place has now had to go up. The amount of space that matter can take up is called its volume. Sounds a little bit like math. Volume can be measured in cubic centimeters. Okay? That's how we measure volume. It can also be measured in milliliters and liters. This is how we measured volume with math, in math. Milliliters and liters. We do not use this in math. We do not use centimeters cubed. But that is another way of measuring volume. Okay, I hope I've made this really super easy. You will now do a self-check for homework, and that's that. Chapter 12 is done and dusted. Done and dusted. Done and dusted. 3 states of matter.